Alright, what's going, guys? Hoop news and updates, man. So I just want to talk about this game real quick between the Lakers and the New York Knicks, man. It was a good game. The Lakers almost choked and over and at the end of the fourth quarter. They missed a lot of free throws. And the Knicks, man, I don't know what they were doing in overtime, bro. The Knicks stunk the joint up in overtime. Evan Fournier played dumb. Turning the ball over, committing dumb fouls. Evan Fournier was one of the main reasons why the Knicks lost this game. The Lakers, man, both of these teams are still trash, man. Both of these teams are still garbage. I'm sorry. Both of these teams are still a special type of, you know what, man. They just are. I don't see it. Two bottom feeding, underachieving teams playing each other. That's all this game was tonight, man. Um, Good win for the Lakers, man. LeBron looked good in his return off his injury, and Anthony Davis been playing really well since he's came back. I still don't trust the Lakers. I have no faith in them at all. And then the Knicks, man, the Knicks need a lot of changes, man. The Knicks absolutely suck. Kemba Walker was a bust. Evan Fournier was a big bust. Randall's a bust. Like, the Knicks just stink. And honestly, I could see where a Knicks Lakers trade could be good for both sides. Where the Knicks trade for Russell Westbrook and the Lakers trade for guys on the Knicks. I think it could be a good trade. Trade a couple Nick role players and trade Russell Westbrook to the Knicks. You know what I mean? Yep, exactly, OCT. They don't trust that dude. You know what I mean? And why they won in overtime is because they put that dude on the bench. You know what I mean? That's why they won at the end of the day. They won because they put him on the bench. You know what I mean? Because the only reason why the Knicks came back and tied the game in the first place is because they put that dude back in the game. And I was sitting there like, what the hell are they doing? They're playing so well with him on the bench. Why are they putting him back in? You know what I mean? See, the Lakers are the dumbest team ever, man. You know what I mean? But the Knicks are even dumber. You know what I mean? And Tom Thibodeau, man, let me tell you this. Thibodeau needs to stop being stubborn. You know what I mean? He needs to play Cam Reddish. You traded a first round pick to acquire Cam Reddish, and you don't even play him. You know what I mean? Thibodeau got to be the most stubborn coach I've ever seen in my life, man. You know what I mean? Thibodeau got to change his rotation. Kempa shouldn't be playing. Alec Burks should be barely playing. Fournier, honestly, they might have to bring Fournier off the bench. You know what I mean? Because Fournier ain't it either. They need to get Cam Reddish in that lineup, man. He got to play somewhere. You don't trade a first round pick for a player and then not play him. You know what I mean? That doesn't make any sense. Point blank, period, man. Well, OCT, that's not up to Vogel. That's up to Rob Pelinka and LeBron James to decide to do that. That's not up to Vogel. See, Vogel don't have power. You know what I mean? Pelinka and LeBron tell Vogel what to do. You know what I mean? Vogel don't have no power. Point blank, period, man. Man, I get bored. There's nothing to be interested about, man. He stinks. You know what I mean? Okay, he's unhappy. Well, stop playing like pure trash. You know what I mean? Point blank, period, man. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? Stop playing like pure shit. If you don't want to get benched, stop playing like you know what. But they need to trade Russ, man. Here's what the Lakers need to do. They need to do one of two things, right? They need to either trade Russell Westbrook or LeBron, not Frank Vogel, because come on, man. You'll be like, we need to stop fooling ourselves. We know who coaches that team. LeBron needs to sit down with Russell Westbrook and be like, yo, Russ, I think it's best for the team that you come off the bench. You know what I mean? Come off the bench, be that six-man spark that we need, bring energy off the bench, and, you know what I mean, play your game. Because with Russ in the lineup, like, LeBron and Russ don't really make that much sense together anyways. You know what I mean? LeBron could slide over to the point guard spot like he was when the Lakers won the title in the bubble. And then Russ could be that sixth man off the bench that comes in, provides a spark. You know what I mean? When the energy's not there, Russ can come in and provide some energy off the bench. Because that's what he is at this point of his career on a team like this. They need him to come off the bench, man. But yeah, man, this situation with Russ, it's bad. And then the Knicks too. The Knicks, man, I don't even know what to say about the Knicks, man. Randall, dude, I told you all last year Randall was overrated, man. Yeah, man, I told you he was a fraud. You know what I mean? I was like, this dude's an absolute fraud. You know what I mean? There's no way this guy's gonna be able to keep it up. He got exposed against Atlanta, and he's been getting exposed this year. You know what I mean? Kemba's horrible. See, Nick fans were roasting me because they were saying, "Oh, why are you being so hard on Kemba?" Blah, blah. I was like, dude, I watched every Celtic game last year, and let me tell you something. Kemba Walker is done. And Nick fans were like, "Oh no, he's not. He's not. He ain't done. He's gonna provide a great, you know what I mean, like a great spark to this team." I'm like, "No, he's not. You guys are getting your hopes up. He's gonna. You guys ain't getting what you think you're getting." And you know what I mean. So far, I'm right. You know what I mean? I watched Kemp play last year. He's done. He was done last year, and he's even more done this year. Fournier, I liked him when we traded for him last year with the Celtics, but I was watching him, and he's too inconsistent. You know what I mean? He's just too up and down. You know what I mean? Like, there's no, like, consistency. One night he might give you 20, the next night he might give you 7. You know what I mean? Like, that's not really a formula for success. So the Knicks, they need to blow their roster up too. But the Lakers, man, they got a nice win. Malik Monk was definitely a great signing. I mean, I still don't know how he only got the minimum contract. That was a great signing by the Lakers. I mean, that's one thing I'll give them credit for. That's probably the only good move they made this offseason, to be honest with you, was signing Malik Monk. But yeah, man. It was a great win for the Lakers. They're still horrible. The Knicks are terrible. And guess what? Out of all this, the Celtics win. You know what I mean? Somehow, some way, because Kemp and Fournier are both ass. The Knicks drop in the standings even more. And you know what I mean? The Lakers win. And yep, that's it. So the two big winners are the Celtics and the Lakers, and the big fat losers are the New York Knicks, man. Let me know what you guys think about this, man. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Hit that notification bell, man. Let me know what you guys think about this, man. New York Knicks stink. The Lakers stink, but the Lakers got a nice win. Let me know what you guys think, man. Everybody, peace.